lines you can't cross, obviously. And then it's important to realize.
Now, before we get going today, I would just like to explain some things which is happening on my channel. I've been using some AI videos recently, and some people don't like it. And some I can guess, well, it's okay. It's just something that I'm trying. If it doesn't work, then I'll get rid of it. If it does, then I will try to make sure it is in the title AI generated or created by AI, or maybe in the description below. Now, let's get underway. Chinese journalism, what is it really like? Well, there is a guy on YouTube called Andy Borum from New Zealand who's been in China for close to 10 years and works for a newspaper or a media group called Shanghai Daily. And what we have always suspected would be that the media is controlled by the government. And he admits this quite freely.
China media is kind of an extension or underneath the government. It's part of.
So is this freedom of the press in China when the government tells you what you can and cannot do in China? Is it the same as other countries? Well, let Andy explain a little bit more.
For example, you can't push for separatism of the country, which seems pretty obvious. You can't promote Taiwan independence or mention maybe that Hong Kong should be separate or whatever. You can't incite ethnic hatred or instability in the country, things like that. You can't do, which seems pretty obvious. But other than that, I think.
So to summarize, in China, the media in China, you can't say something which is happening in Taiwan, which is not part of China, it is a country in itself. Or the people in Hong Kong who don't want to be part of the Chinese government, the Chinese regime, or mainland China, they want to be separate. In 2019, I think it was 6 years ago today, some people are quoting, when over 2 million people of a population of 7.9 million people were dissatisfied with the rule of Beijing in Hong Kong, with 50 years as a contract of two countries, sorry, one country, two systems. So Hong Kong was meant to have completely free media, so to speak. Obviously, this has not happened. And this is China, in my point of view. They say one thing and do the other thing. The South China Sea, international law says China doesn't own it, but China just ignores that, but they would actually quote, oh, this is under international law when it suits them. So this is a state mouthpiece, basically, and there are quite a few of these people in China who do work for some media groups, or they do it independently. And again, or the millionth time I said that, America bad, China is the best in the world. Well, it's a job, I suppose, and if you're happy getting money for this awful regime, then that's up to you, really, isn't it? Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.